Hey guys, it's JD
Hey guys, Brendan Cassidy here.
with InSession Film. And for those of you that don't recognize Brendan, he is our brand new co-host on our extra film segments. So if you listen to our latest one where we discussed How to Train Your Dragon 2, and trust me, you would know that as we talked about that in the last several extra film segments. But Brendan, thanks for joining us on our news video this
Thank
week.
you. Now it's happy to see, I can see that they can see my face now, so I like that.
Exactly. And as you can tell, he dresses a lot more fancier than I do.
Yeah, well, you're a better looking guy, so it's all good.
Anyway, for this week's news video, one of the first things we're going to talk about is that Matt Damon has been rumored to possibly maybe show up in the next Bourne film in some ways. Now, it's also come out, and those rumors have been denied on some level, but it's still out there. It's that, of course, we're going to deny it because we can't come out and say it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And even if he is in the next film, we don't know to what extent his role is going to be. It could just be a simple cameo or something like that.
It could be.
That being said, what are your thoughts on Matt Damon possibly being in the next Bourne movie?
Obviously, I'd like to see it. To be honest, like the thing I'd care most about is if he were to come back, I'd like to see Paul Greengrass back. To direct the next installment, Bourne 5. Yeah, this is the 5th one now.
Yes.
You know, I've seen all 4 Bourne films. I'm sure you have as well.
Yes.
I was very underwhelmed by the Bourne legacy. I didn't think it was terrible.
Sure.
But I think what really bred the life into it wasn't exactly Matt Damon. It really was Paul Greengrass. I thought when he took over with the Bourne Supremacy is when it really skyrocketed. But I would like to see Matt Damon come back because it's a familiar face. It's gonna not have this Bourne series feel like it's starting to stray away too much now. It'll start bringing it back full circle.
No, I completely agree. And I think I like Matt Damon in those kind of action movies than some of his other stuff. Elysium was okay.
Yeah.
I didn't completely hate it, but it wasn't the Bourne films for me. And I agree that Paul Greengrass definitely has his hands in a part of that, and the way that he directs those films is fantastic.
I agree.
But I really like Matt Damon as his character. I like Jeremy Renner, but I didn't like that movie as much as the Matt Damon films either.
Yeah.
I just feel like Matt Damon in that specific role is just fantastic, and I'd love to see him come back.
Yeah, and Jeremy Renner, it's like I said, like you said, Adler. Jeremy Renner is a great actor. I mean, we've seen him in a lot of roles before, and he's making a nice comeback now.
Sure.
But you know, Matt Damon knows how to make the character of Jason Bourne in an action movie like that feel kind of multi-dimensional. You actually kind of feel bad for him, and that could be also the hand of Paul Greengrass. We saw him do that really well with a film like Captain Phillips when we did the same thing with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
But I really think, you know, the team between Matt Damon and Paul Greengrass is really where the magic of the Bourne movies were. So if we do see Matt Damon come back and these rumors turn out to be true, I would like to see Greengrass involved in some way.
And even if Greengrass doesn't come back, because there's a lot of great directors, I'd at least like to see Damon back because that's just a particular favorite character of mine. Anyway.
Right. I agree. Now, speaking on directors, though, some director news. If you've seen this before, but Star Wars Episode 8, they have a tentative, or actually not a tentative, they've officially announced the director for Star Wars Episode 8, Rian Johnson. I want to know your thoughts about that.
I loved Looper.
Okay.
So I had a really great time with that film. I know not everyone has the same opinion as me, but I really liked it. I love his style. And I know that with Star Wars, they're trying to possibly do the one director for each film kind of thing. I think Abrams is going to do great with 7. I think this is a fantastic choice for Star Wars 8.
I'm not 100% sure yet. I do like Rian Johnson because I did like Looper. I haven't seen The Brothers Bloom. But I did see Brick, and I was a little underwhelmed by it. I mean, it's an early film, but that's that's before he really kind of set into his style, so to speak. But what I'm kind of intrigued by is, yes, I also like that they're doing a different director for each film, because that's what I loved about the original trilogy. Each one had its own kind of vision, but still felt part of the story. And if they're matching kind of the way that Star Wars Episodes 4, 5, and 6 went, now it's 7, 8, and 9. Episode 8 we can anticipate being the darker one, kind of the more serious undertones. And I think actually Rian Johnson would have been the perfect choice for that if he were to be directing one of these 3. And I think if he has to come on board, I'm happy it's Episode 8 then, if they're going to follow that kind of path.
And if they just kind of go along with that trajectory of the 8th installment kind of being on that more intense path, given what I've seen from him, I think he would be the perfect choice for that. So.
I agree. Yep.
So we'll see what happens. Let us know what your thoughts are on Matt Damon or Rian Johnson. We'd love to hear from you. Hit us up on Facebook or Twitter. Just search InSession Film and you'll find us. You can also leave a comment below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel here to hear more videos like this. Also, you can check out our podcast videos here on our YouTube channel as well. And you can also go to our website at InSessionFilm.com to hear everything that we do, our podcasts and our videos. And a quick shout out also to John from Second Rate Report. Be sure to go subscribe to his YouTube channel, and you can see all of his video reviews on our website as well. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you guys next time.